Welcome, everyone. Today we're diving into the role of Mercury in evolutionary astrology. While Mercury is often associated with communication, logic, and intellect in evolutionary astrology, it also represents our soul's journey to learn, process, and understand. Mercury's influence shows how we gather information, our thought patterns, and the way we perceive reality, making it central to understanding not only ourselves, but also how we interpret what's going on in the world around us. Let's explore how Mercury helps shape our evolution and aids in our journey of self discovery and growth. In astrology, Mercury is known as the messenger. It governs how we think, learn, and communicate. Mercury's influence determines whether we approach situations with curiosity, skepticism, or creativity. This planet guides the way we process information and knowledge to make sense of our experiences. Evolutionary astrology takes this step further, seeing Mercury as the tool through which our soul learns and grows. It's about more than just intellect. It's about our mind's ability to evolve by processing past experiences and developing new perspectives. Communication is one of Mercury's primary roles, but in evolutionary astrology, communication isn't just about exchanging ideas, it's a mirror of our inner dialogue. How we speak to ourselves, the beliefs we hold, and our mental conditioning all shape the way we communicate with the world. For example, someone with Mercury in Pisces might have a poetic, intuitive approach, while Mercury in Virgo tends to communicate with precision and detail. These communication styles reflect our inner mind's journey and can indicate indicate areas of growth in how we express our truth. Our Mercury placement often reveals the type of conversations and informations that will expand our awareness, helping us overcome limiting beliefs and adopt fresh perspectives. Mercury also represents how we learn and form mental patterns. Each Mercury sign has its own learning style. It is it's a preference for logical analysis, intuition, or visual thinking. For example, Mercury in Gemini is versatile, thriving in dynamic, information rich environments, while Mercury in Capricorn may approach learning more methodically, valuing structure and practicality. In evolutionary astrology, these patterns can reflect lessons carried over from past lives or earlier experiences in this life. By understanding Mercury's placement, we can recognize our learning strengths as well as mental habits that may need refining. It allows us to consciously reframe old mindsets, opening up to new ways of thinking that support our growth. Mercury retrograde, which often gets a bad rap, is actually a powerful period for inner reflection in evolutionary astrology. During this time, Mercury invites us to slow down, revisit our old thoughts, and reassess how we communicate and process information. It's a period of soul review, allowing us to align our thoughts and actions more closely with our intentions and spiritual growth. Retrograde periods can bring up unresolved issues or give us the chance to learn from the past, making it an essential part of our evolutionary journey. Influences from Mercury reminds us that our thoughts and communication styles can evolve. Evolutionary astrology teaches us that we can choose to shift our perceptions and adopt new perspectives, ultimately allowing us to grow consciously. Mercury's role in evolutionary astrology is about realizing that our minds are powerful tools in shaping our reality. We're encouraged to be mindful of mental conditioning and habitual thought patterns, realizing that through awareness we can break free from old mindsets and expand into a more empowering way of thinking. To conclude, Mercury in evolutionary astrology is about much more than intellect. It's a guide on our soul's journey to understand, communicate, and evolve. By recognizing Mercury's influence, we can learn to process experiences in a way that fosters growth, communicate with authenticity, and approach life with an open and curious mind. Mercury shows us that every thought, word, and every mental pattern is an opportunity for evolution and transformation. Thank you for joining me today to explore Mercury's essential role in our journey of self discovery. Now, can you tell that Mercury is not my strongest planet? It's something I've had to work on my whole life. I started waiting tables to learn how to be able to talk to people and have a um, better way of being able to communicate with people. It's always a work in progress. Light, life, and love.